Depression is probably one of the worst things to have ever, and the reason being is because it causes many side effects and it makes you do things you wouldn't normally do at all, like staring into space or hurting somebody physically, mentally. I mean, it's not like it's that easy to go through, and especially whenever someone you know and love has it, that's when things are at a whole nother level. Even if it's just yourself, and it just makes your depression escalate to another level. So, this is our documentary on depression, so if you guys have any feedback, just go ahead and let us know.
So we thought of getting you an interview today because we wanted to hear your thoughts on depression, and if there's anybody by chance you know here that has depression, it doesn't matter what age, just, you know.
I think in light of recent events, depression is one of those things that we don't talk enough about in our society. It's definitely something that there's a stigma attached to it, and so a lot of times kids especially don't get the help and the support that they need to deal with depression. And so I think that as schools we need to do a better job of helping students to be aware of what the indicators for depression are. Also, we need to do a better job of helping kids cope and deal with those ideas or those beliefs that make them sad or make them want to act out. I think in any school there's going to be kids who are depressed and who need that extra help and support. I think in the 20 years that I've been in education, I've encountered numerous students who needed the extra help to be happy.
Okay.
Hello guys, hope you guys have been enjoying the documentary so far. If you have any feedback, go ahead and ask me now. Pause the video and ask me the question because I'll be there showing it to you guys at that minute. Remember that what I'm about to say right now, you're in a documentary because yes, it does apply. The segment that is coming up is going to be the segment where I document other people in the 8th grade. There are other events too that are going on. You're also going to hear us walk. You're going to see us walking around the school a little bit, talking the side effect does to you. So we really hope you guys do enjoy, and remember there actually will be 2 parts to this. The first part only you guys will be able to get to see. The second part will be done probably by the end of the school year. So has your depression changed you, and if so, how?
Yeah, my depression has changed me, and it started whenever I was in 7th grade after the first semester, and I used to be the most talkative person ever. I was so happy. I was really healthy. I was very active. I used to go outside, climb trees, and play around with my siblings, and then after I just stopped being sad I just started being sad for no reason at all, and I never stopped. I couldn't control it, and I went from being talkative to barely speaking at all. I didn't talk to my family. I shut myself out in my room, and I didn't talk to my friends. I wasn't healthy anymore. I never got sleep. I never ate, and basically my life changed.
So aside from your depression and things you did out of the ordinary, did you have any suicidal thoughts, and what were they, and in what ways did they change you?
Well, I did have suicidal thoughts, and I would get them whenever I was at school. I'd have no motivation for anything, and then I'd ask to go to the bathroom, and I could say, wow, I could just end everything right here. And then I'd go home, and then there were times when I actually attempted, and I would think to myself that I could just end it all the easy way. And then they changed me because I used to be so talkative, and then the whole depression phase, I stopped talking for a while, but then soon enough that it turned into bipolar, where I was happy for like a week, but then the next few weeks I wouldn't be. I could barely get out of bed, and then some days I feel like everything is falling apart, and then another few days I'll be okay, but it's different.
So that was one of our colleagues' lives when they went through depression, but please keep in mind that their faces won't be shown throughout this whole documentary, and not only that, also they will be kept anonymous, because it is best that we know what they went through, but also that we don't want to share their information with however many people are going to see this documentary. So on with the next person. So with our next classmate, our first question is, when you got your depression, how did it change you?
When I got my depression, it changed me a lot. I didn't want to do anything. I was failing all my classes. My friends, they were a little concerned. Like, I stopped hanging out with them. I was just kind of with my hood on in the corner all day. That it changed me a lot. It does affect you a lot.
So, aside from how your depression changed you, and aside from the things you said you did, what things did you do out of the ordinary when you got your depression?
Out of the ordinary stuff that I did was mainly, like I said, just stopped hanging out with friends and was in the corner, just kind of alone with my hood on. That's basically all that I did for quite a long time.
So, aside from things that you did out of the ordinary, did you have any suicidal thoughts? And if so, what were they?
Actually, no, I didn't have any suicidal thoughts. The things that more have brought on the cutting was dealing with suicidal friends, but no, I've never thought about, suicide or anything, because I do want to live a good life and, just live the fullest. So no suicidal thoughts.
And hi guys, I'm Gohan and this is Gilbert. What's up? Yeah, so we're here today to talk to you guys a little bit about depression, and what depression is much worse than anxiety. It's pretty much anxiety, anger, and stress put all into one thing, but also actually sadness put sadness into that one too. But what this, yeah, pretty much. What this is something that you do not want to have, and as pretty much all of America knows this, we need to have a specific definition for this, especially because of the fact that this is what's going on for a lot of schools. I know I have it. I don't know if Gilbert does or not. I'm not going to really say if he does or not.
Kinda do.
You do? Okay, yeah. I'm not going to talk about mine. I don't think he wants to talk about his either, which is okay because we already have people who have already talked about it. We hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you have any questions, I accidentally said and asked me the questions whenever I was telling you what was going on. Really, that's why I put the text there, because I messed up there. But what do you call it? So here in America, yearly, about 444,000 people have deaths by suicide. What do you think of that?
I think, ouch, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, I know, that's horrible. And
I bet you it's mostly because of the bullies too.
exactly, and if you think about it this way, this is what makes it even worse. Suicide is America's reason number 10 of death yearly, which is horrible. We want to bring... What's up?
What's the first?
Oh, the first? Actually, I'm not sure, but we'll save that for another time. But we want to try our best to bring this down as much as we can. Even if it isn't drastic measures, we still want to bring it down as much as we can, because that way it ends then and there. But see,
Can't really end it.
well, I mean, not end, yeah, exactly. I know.
Idea.
Yeah, I'm just saying not entirely end it. I'm just saying
Get it to a minimum.
pretty much. Yeah. So, is there anything you wanted to add, Gilbert?
Weren't we gonna talk about the effects?
Yes, thank you for reminding me. I was about to forget that entirely. So what are the effects of depression, Gilbert?
One of them is not eating at all. Not feeling like you're hungry.
Basically going on a diet that you normally wouldn't go on, basically.
That you wouldn't even know about.
Yep, exactly. And another one is, this is one of the main ones I have, things that anger you a lot, things that set you off.
Literally.
And yeah, literally. And it can be something as little as taking your seat or sitting on a different side of a table that you would sit on. I don't know why, but that's just my depression. I don't know, what side effect do you usually have for yours? For your depression?
I usually just get mad, basically.
Yeah, so yeah, Henry. So we will see you guys in the next documentary. If you guys enjoyed this documentary, please let us know. Like I said though, there will be 100% a second part in that, right, Gilbert?
Yep.
So there will be an essential question to a documentary. So we really hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next documentary. This is us signing out in the Enlace class of 8th grade, Lynn Middle School. Peace out, guys.